Hey, what's up everybody? It's Amaya. So today's video is going to be an empties video. I have quite a few empties here. It's been quite a while since I've done one, so I have a lot of things. I've also just seemed to be going in a cycle where all of a sudden I'm using up a ton of stuff. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go through everything in this bin, but I'm definitely going to talk about quite a few things. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. Also, if you have not already, check out my social medias. My Instagram and Twitter are right over here, and all my other ones will be linked in the description bar. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Okay, so the first two things I'm going to talk about are my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray and Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This I literally used to the last drop. There was like a tiny bit in the bottom and I poured it out into my new one. I have already repurchased this. As you guys know, you saw it in my haul. I love this stuff. I used it today. I just think it is such a good makeup mist. I feel like it really does prime the skin nicely and adds a nice level of hydration, but I also feel like it does make my makeup stay. And the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray is just such a good setting spray. I really need to repurchase this. Typically, I can find it at Nordstrom Rack for about 18 bucks, which is a lot better than the $32 price tag that it is. It's not ideal, but it is better. So I'm definitely wanting to repurchase this, just not at the moment because I have a lot of other setting sprays that I'm trying to go through, but this stuff is amazing. I love the mist on this. It is so good, and this lasted me a little less than a year. Barely, like maybe 10 months, which I feel like is pretty good for a setting spray, and I did use this stuff like all the time. Okay, so another thing that I have already repurchased is the Benefit Roller Lash. I actually just decided to get rid of this tube like about a week ago. I have had this one for quite a few months, definitely more than 3 months, but I mean, I don't ever keep any of my mascaras for 3 months. I know I'm bad. But this is literally like empty. Like I was scraping the sides to get more out. It's my all-time favorite mascara. I love it so much. I just feel like it really does lengthen my lashes. It keeps them curled all day long. I love the brush. I love the formula. I do prefer the formula if I let it dry out a little bit. Like the first few weeks, like the first 2 weeks that I'm using it, it's very, very wet. But about like a month after I've been using it, it just works so well. So yeah, definitely recommend this mascara. I love it. And like I said, I've already repurchased it and I'm already using it. I've also gone through 2 of the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencils. These literally have no like markings on them at all because they're completely rubbed off. This is my favorite eyebrow pencil of the moment. I just think it's so good. It's like $5 or $6 at Ulta. You can find it at other drugstores where LA Girl is sold. I just really love it. I use mine in the shade Blackest Brown. They have one shade darker than this, which is actually like black, but I use Blackest Brown. I feel like it's a perfect match for my brows, and I just really, really love it. I love the formula. I love the really tiny tip. I love how it has the spoolie on the end. It's just so, so good, and I highly recommend these. As per usual, I have used up several makeup wipes. I'm not showing you all of them here. These are just 3 of them. You guys know I love the Clean and Clear Makeup Dissolving Facial Cleansing Wipes. These are my favorite, so I have used up several of these. And again, of course, already repurchased it. Already using them. I also love these Simple Micellar Cleansing Wipes, and I think I've used up one of those. I keep my empties behind my mirror, so sometimes things fall out, so I just kind of like grabbed this bin, and then this is what I'm showing you. But there's some stuff back there, and I gotta clean it out. But yeah, love these makeup wipes. I think they're awesome and continue to repurchase them. I also used up the Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. So this I got in an Allure beauty box. This is a very expensive product. I really love this stuff. Like I actually started like scraping out the inside, and I think there's like a little bit left in the bottom. No, there's not. Okay, I thought there was. There's not. I literally started scraping this out because the pump actually stopped working. I wasn't able to get any more product out, which was kind of a bummer, especially because how expensive this is. But I really did like this. I think it really like brightened up my skin. It definitely like tightened everything. I really liked how it felt. It definitely didn't dry out my skin or anything like that. So I think it's great, but because of the price of this, I am definitely not repurchasing it. If I get another sample, hey, that'll be great, but definitely not repurchasing this. I also used up the Not Your Mother's Naturals Royal Honey and Kalahari Desert Melon Repair and Protect Leave-In Conditioner for Damaged Hair. This stuff was okay. I mean, I didn't love it. I had it for a really long time. I think I had it for like a year, and I would use this off and on, but pretty regularly. And it lasted me forever. And I just didn't feel like this really moisturized my hair much. I feel like if anything, it actually kind of dried it out, which is weird because it's supposed to be a leave-in conditioner, but I don't know. It was not my favorite, and I'm not going to be repurchasing it. I got it in an influencer box, and that's why I even had it. But yeah, definitely not one of my favorites, and I have other ones that I like better. I also used up an entire bottle of aloe vera after sun. This is what I use after I shave. So I have extremely sensitive skin on only one part of my body, and that is my legs. My skin, if I like shave it wrong just a tiny bit, it flares up. I have razor burn, I have itchiness, I have a rash. Like, it is awful. Only part of my skin on my body that is sensitive. I could probably exfoliate my face with kitty litter, no problem. Touch my legs the wrong way and they're like red and flared up. So it's kind of a crazy situation, but I have found that aloe works wonders. After I shave, I dry off my legs, I put this on, and then I put the Bodyshop body butters on them. I love those things so much. They are so great. But this I always put underneath that, and it really helps calm the skin. It helps keep everything nice and smooth. I also use this on my, you know, lower area when I shave down there. This I actually saw, I think it was Amy Macedo talked about it, helping with razor burn down there, and honestly it has. I can notice a difference when I use this and when I don't. So if you guys have issues on your legs or down there when you are shaving, try using some aloe vera afterwards, just on the parts where you shaved, and I feel like it really makes everything nice and calm. It smooths everything out. It's nice and cooling. I really, really, really like this stuff. I think it works really well. And I've already repurchased the same one in the same giant bottle. Okay, I've used up 2 Briogeo products. This is the Rosarco Milk Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray, and this is the Blossom and Bloom Ginseng and Biotin Volumizing Spray. I like both of these. I don't find that they do anything so magical that I need to purchase a full size of them, but whenever I get samples, I'm always very excited. I like the Rosarco Milk. I feel like it does make my hair feel really nice, but just nothing so amazing that it would make me purchase the full size. And then I really loved the smell of this Blossom and Bloom Ginseng and Biotin Volumizing Spray. I would spray this in like my crown area, and I would also spray it on the ends just a little bit. And I find that it worked really well. It didn't make my hair greasy faster, it didn't dry it out, but it did add a little bit extra volume and just a little bit extra texture in my hair, which I did like. So yeah, love both of those. Those were really good. I also used up one of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day samples. I hate the smell of Living Proof stuff. Does anybody else do this? Because I hate it. I hate the smell. I don't like it. And I really don't like these products. I mean, this was an okay dry shampoo. I feel like it was very powdery and very heavy on my hair. I prefer the Batiste dry shampoos, honestly. I just think they're so good. I also like the Pantene Pro V. That one's pretty good. I'm also using an Amika one right now, which I do like. But this one, I just don't like the smell of it, so definitely not going to be repurchasing this, and I hope I don't get any more samples because I don't like it. Oh, the smell. Ugh. I also used up one of the e.l.f. brow pencils. This is just their regular brow pencil. This I used to use all the time. It was kind of like one of my holy grails. Now I don't use it as much because my brows are thinner than they were when I used to use this, so this kind of is counterproductive. I like a very nice sculpted brow. This kind of gave me a little bit like thicker, fuzzier looking brows, and I don't love that. If the tip was smaller, I would like it a lot more, but the tip is just very big, so it does not work for my current brow situation. But if you have very thick brows, this is really nice. It does stay, it does last. I like that, but I like the shady slim ones better. I finally used up my L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I had this for way too long and it dried out and it was gross, and I was like, you know what, I need to get rid of this. But when I stopped using it a few months ago, it was definitely like because I could really not get anything else out of it. This is a really nice primer. I really do like this one. It's very similar to that Wet n Wild one, so I think you could go either way. I don't think you like need this to have good lashes, but I do like it. Works really well, and I used it for the longest time. They're both very good. Okay, I also went through an entire body butter. This is the Body Shop Coconut Shimmer Body Butter. This one is my favorite. Oh, it smells so good, and as you can see, like I literally wiped this thing out. I went in and I like wiped it out. This has little tiny like glitters in it, which makes your legs look so shiny and so beautiful. I really like it. I love the original coconut one too, which is the one I'm using right now, but I like the shimmer one the best. It's just so nice and shiny, and it makes my legs look so beautiful, like J-Lo-ish. I really, really do like it. I would highly recommend these. I feel like they sink into the skin really nicely. They don't stay greasy, they don't stay super thick, they're not sticky or gross, and you can use them all over the body as well, and they work really well. So yes, I love this one. I went through one of the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizers, and this is the best packaging on a moisturizer that I have ever used. So typically I don't love like the squeezy tube with the pump. I just don't feel like you're able to like get that much product out, but the design that they have on this, like look at this. This is literally flat and like folding in on itself because it literally sucked every little living bit of product out of here. This was such a good value. I mean, I think this is like $8 maybe, but you get your money's worth. I had this since Christmas. Yeah, Christmas, and I just used it up like the end of May. I have already repurchased it and I use it every single day, and like this, I used 2 pumps of it every single day from December to May. And I just use it up in May. Like, that's insane. And 2 full pumps too. So yeah, I really like this. I think it's really, really nice under makeup. It kind of stays a little bit tacky, which I like. I also like the scent of it. It smells really good. I don't feel like it's too greasy or anything like that. So yeah, highly recommend this, and you get so much bang for your buck. I used up my e.l.f. Beauty Shield Daily Defense Makeup Mist. Love this stuff. Love the packaging. It smells so good too. It smells like oranges. And it was just such a nice makeup mist. I would use this to make my makeup a little bit dewy, to refresh my makeup, or use it as a skincare product. It works really, really great all of those ways. I don't like the actual nozzle on it. It's an intense mist. It kind of shoots, but it just feels really nice, especially if you like hold it far away, or I would kind of spray it from underneath me and just put my face in it. It really was such a nice, relaxing, calm spray, and I liked it. I used up 2 of the Purity face washes. I like these face washes. I think they're good. I don't know that I would purchase the full size of them because they were just okay. I have ones from the drugstore that I like better. The one thing I do like about this is you can actually use it to remove your makeup like on your eyes like a cleansing balm would. So I do like that part about it. It doesn't sting too much on your eyes. I feel like it stings like a tiny bit if you get it directly in your eyes, but it's not too bad if you just kind of rub it around. Yeah, I like this. I don't think it's amazing, but I did really like it, and if I get another sample of it, I would not be mad. Okay, I used up these Adele lash trios. I was obsessed with these last year, and honestly, I thought they looked amazing, and looking back at stuff now, they looked kind of weird. I thought they were so cool because they were like individual lashes, but not so tiny, and I get the idea of these. I get that they're cool, but I tried to use them again like more recently, and they just looked very weird. I don't know if it was like because I was applying them differently or if I just do my lashes differently now, but I used to be obsessed with these things and I would use them like every single day. It was crazy, but now I don't like them so much, so I don't think I'd repurchase these. I think they're a cool idea, but I loved them, and now I'm like, don't know how I feel about that. And then the last thing I used up is this Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo sample. This was, again, okay, nothing special. Oribe products are very, very expensive, so I will definitely not be repurchasing this. It was not that great. It really wasn't. I don't really like it. So that is it for my empties, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've used up and what I will be repurchasing. Typically, it's a lot of samples that I talk about, but today I feel like I used up a lot of full-size things, like way more than normal. So I'm kind of proud of myself. That means I'm really going through my stuff and I'm using it and I'm being consistent. So yeah, hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye. It's delicious.